Question, the member from Glengarry Prescott Russell.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my question is for the Minister of Natural Resources. Minister, as you know, the CIP West Lagoon is highly polluted in the area of the town of Hawkesbury. The Canadian International Paper Company left behind a wastewater pond when it closed its door in 1985. My constituents are understandably concerned about the threat of the environment that this sludge-filled lagoon presents. There have been many rumors and much misinformation about what will be done to rehabilitate the site. I held a press conference in my riding on September the 4th to address the concern of my constituents. Will the minister state, for the record, what the plans are in place to get the restoration project off the ground and the cleanup started?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I'm pleased to be able to respond to the member.
That's a good question.
Mr. Speaker, the member from Glengarry Prescott Russell asked me to go to his riding back in 2008 to look at this wet lagoon, which in fact was left by the Canadian International Paper, a wet lagoon that has a safety hazard issue. And remember, this was a time, Mr. Speaker, when there was no legal obligation on behalf of companies to take up their responsibilities to deal with environmental impact. So what we've done is we've invested about $1 million, we've fenced the area, we've ensured that there's a safety concern and an eyesore, obviously, but also we're working very closely with the Ministry of the Environment, with Mayor Charlebois of Hawkesbury's been absolutely superb, her and her council, as how we move forward to ensure that we take responsibility and clean up this wet lagoon. So that is exactly what we're going to do. We have a process that's put in place. It's public, it's open, it's accountable, and we're going to ensure that, in fact, the lagoon is cleaned up so that the people of Hawkesbury can have a